F knowing about this because they picked up Ghost to check. Snilah taking the lead for Jinrai by Kievn. Another gunfight happening already. Snilah taking down Idol as well. Now it's down to Nron to get this out of there. He can't do so though, and Jinrai is taking the second win. So far, Jinrai is taking it all, but it's just the early game, and who knows what I has planned. Going with, so far, 2 assaults, and third person not spawning in. There you go. 1 recon and 2 assaults on NSF. Jinrai rolling was 1 support, 1 assault, and 1 recon.
So how do you feel about the class composition? We're seeing a lot of teams using like 2 assaults and 1 recon.
It feels pretty solid, I have to admit, but the main problem is LCK, even though they run with 2 assaults and 1 recon, they don't seem to take out Snilah, even though with the advantage of motion vision, he just runs through.
Yeah.
But in general, I think 2 recon, 1 recon and 2 assaults is a pretty solid setup, while 1 support, 1 recon and 1 assault is very solid as well. So I feel both would work pretty well on this map if used properly.
Yeah, it really depends on the map and the team your opponents, I guess. I mean, if your opponent's recon is really good, then he can like get behind your lines really fast.
Yeah.
And if you don't have 2 assaults, then it's kind of hard to stop him. If they have a support, then you know you can just dodge him wherever you want. It's kind of easy, unless he uses smoke really well.
Kievn taking the lead.
But it's hard on this map.
Taking out Snilah, which so far is the ace of the team. Idol killing Fort Commander, Nevermore on his own as a support. It's getting pretty hectic now for him. And Idol takes out Nevermore with a grenade post-death. This is pretty interesting now. Idol stepping up with his team.
Yeah, it was looking pretty one-sided for Jinrai at first, but maybe with this win, we might see a comeback.
They're taking the same constellation again with the assault on recon, because they seem to rely on that working out, as they've shown now.
Yeah. And they do get that extra grenade, I guess, when they pick 2 assaults.
That's
can
true
really
too.
help sometimes.
Snilah always taking the ZR from Fart Commander. It's a good way to get more damage in. But personally, I don't know if giving the JIT-A to an assault is as good as giving him an SRM or something like that.
No, I can never use the JIT-A.
Nron taking out Snilah. Fighting on fence, Kievn taking Fart Commander. Nevermore on his own again because he's support and not reaching front lines that fast. He's forced to play aggressive, which can cause a problem as a support. Kievn being nearly down though, he has to be careful. So is Idol, hurt down to 59 health. Nevermore's falling back into the garage, not sure what to do. He's just seeing them picking up the ghosts and checking out the area. Nron being full health holding your ghost might not be a too good idea. Because if he's the one dying, 2 wounded members are left, which can cause a problem. Idol being hurt by that little firefight. They're falling back because they don't really have to do much. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's... Oh, it seems like that's the cap zone, because doing just spec, you cannot tell.
I think they're going to be able to cap in here, and the recon isn't going to be able to catch up.
The support can't really do anything about that. Plus, they dead the big catch-up path, so... There they go. Instead of taking valuable points.
And we can see the NSF, they have 2 sergeants now. Even though they're behind in score, this might
They're
help them.
behind in score, but that cap was pretty devastating. And Nevermore apparently not being too happy about that. Staying was the same setup on Jinrai. So goes Zeph, 2 assaults, 1 recon, Jinrai having support, 1 assault, 1 recon. Snilah taking the Sedar South from Fart Commander again. Idle preparing himself to throw it into T-junction. No, walking himself, apparently. First gunfights are happening, Snilah trying to take down Kievn. Nevermore taking Nron, and Snilah taking Idle. Kievn killing Snilah, but then Nevermore's about to pop out. See how it goes.
Kievn is falling back to the ghost now, I guess.
He has no other choice in this case.
Does he have a jetpack?
He should have one, if he didn't plan it already. I don't recall him planning it, though.
He should put one by the door there and fall back.
Yep.
If he has one. See, Nevermore Lieutenant looking into the garage and now going for the ghost.
Yeah, they try. But there's Kievn right around the corner. What will Nevermore do? He's not spotting, getting taken down.
Good job.
Fart Commander now on his own was a Jide against Kievn was a Sedar Carbine.
Oh, they're gonna meet.
Fart Commander knowing about this, I think the cloak gave it away. Right?
Yeah. He shouldn't have.
And there we go. Jinrai taking the advantage with 2 points. They basically only have to play defensive now and hold the line. But knowing Snilah, that's probably not going to happen. And knowing Idle, he will try to counter it. Those teams sticking to the same constellation again. And I have to admit, they play very solid. Weird switch up. Nevermore giving the Mx to Fart. Nevermore taking the Jig instead. And Fart giving Sedar to Snilah.
Snilah really likes those silenced guns.
Yeah, he keeps claiming that he cannot play without one, except for the Sedar Love, the way he calls it. Nron having a defensive point while somebody got shot here. Fart Commander taking damage. Yeah. But Snilah taking down Kievn. Fart Commander still having the MX might not be in too big trouble if he runs into the right person. Idle trying a pretty risky situation here, being taken down by Snilah. Nron now forced out of his defenseless spot. Soon encountering Snilah, which is basically around the corner, killing him right after. Not taking a single point of damage, he kills Fart Commander, now nearly dead. Down to a 1 versus 1. Jide with full health against MX was nearly down to death.
And Nevermore is in a good position here.
Nevermore is having a good advantage in his position, but what will Nron do? Will he try to tie it out in the favor of Jinrai, or will he try to take him out?
If he has a grenade and he really knows where the enemy is, he might be able to take him out, but it's hard. With Nevermore backed up as far into the defense here.
Nevermore camping it out, probably knowing that he will have the advantage over this. A pretty interesting situation so far. Nron slowly moving up. He should be able to see him sometime soon. Well, that's pretty intense here.
Yeah, if Nron can spot his opponent, I guess he would go for the tie here.
Yeah, Nron being in the spawns, I don't know what exactly he's doing. He's apparently now camping it out.
Playing it safe, yeah. You know, he doesn't know where his opponent is, so he's just gonna wait it out and spawn.
Both waiting it out. I guess there's not much to say at this point. Agile, that brings up the question, are you streaming with my sound pack?
No, I'm not actually.
Pretty interesting. Well, the sound pack would have been nice, because now I think people start getting confused because now streams with it and you stream without.
Yeah, I've been kind of
Well,
busy this week. I know I told you I was going to install it, but
yeah,
I never did.
that's
But
tough, right? I was just curious. Don't
yeah,
worry about it.
I might install it tomorrow if we play. Oh wait, actually I'm going away tomorrow, but for next week I will use your Sun pack.
Cool. Anyway, being back to the game, the tie happened and both teams will spawn in any second now. Will they change constellation or will they keep going the way they were going? Jinrai taking the same path? Yes, they do. One support, one assault, one recon. NSF having the same layout as well. No, actually
yeah,
Kievn an assault.
3 assaults this time.
A very solid setup because you can't go too wrong with it. The only problem is maybe the smoke and the lack of speed a recon would give.
Yeah. But it's really hard to use the speed of the recons on this map. I mean, you still have the fence and everything. You can't really get behind them and flank them.
Surprisingly enough, the NSF is not moving up too much even though the Ghost is set on the side of the Jinrai team. They're playing it defensively, hoping that maybe somebody rushes out, but at least the first gun's fight is happening. Nobody's taken though. Snilah taking down Kievn regardless, getting away with more than half of his health. Idle also taking damage. Doesn't look too good right now for them. Idle close to death. Having a firefight with Fart Commander. Idle should be running into Snilah maybe sometime soon here. Nron occupying the corner where Snilah's at. Taking fire, but Nron is also dealing critical hits to Snilah, being close to death here. 1 or 2 hits and he's down. Nevermore being in a defensive position, not moving anywhere while all this is happening. Fart Commander being a bush for a second, then moving back.
I guess Nevermore is protecting the Ghost here, so...
And a timeout was requested, so...
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Oh. So I guess there's something in the rules that says you can't pause mid-round.
Yeah, I unpaused for that reason, because I totally forgot about that. Anyway, Nron having a ping spike, which we can't really check anymore because the pause function doesn't refresh the ping. With this pause happening, we can discuss when Snilah is advancing, he will be going against Afro, is that correct?
Yeah, this should be the last round in the losers bracket.
Alright. Well, I'm reading in the chat, Afro versus whoever wins this versus Archibald. Ah, alright.
Let me look at the brackets.
Semi-finals after this, I see. So this game basically decides... Oh, whatever, continue.
Alright, this is the semi... Wait, well, I'm not sure about the terminology, but...
Okay.
So this is the kind of the finals of the semi of the losers bracket, and the losers of the semi-finals in the winners bracket will go against the winners of this match, and then the winners of the next match will go up against Afro in the finals. So the winners of this match will meet for Gorgeman, Spectre and Domek, who lost the semi-finals in the winners bracket.
I can't unpause, but Rain will unpause, okay. Right. Given the confirmation, we're continuing.
Okay.
The brackets are pretty confusing though, you're right. With all
It's
losers bracket moving into finals and the stuff that happens thereafter to decide third place and whatever. or like loses pressure. God, it's quite confusing. Back to life
Yeah,
we are darting.
Challenge is it's a nice site. I mean, it's easy to make tournaments like this, but their terminology is a bit off, I guess. Like,
Yeah, it's a bit off.
it's
Even going
hard
back
to read
to
sometimes.
recon. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, no. Your talk is probably more important. It's about the match.
I mean, it's all regarding tournaments, so there's nothing wrong in that. Anyway, so now having the MX taken off, I think Nevermore taking out Idol for having valuable speed and firepower. Fart Commander taking out Nron, this is totally not going well for them. There's Kievn now as a recon, set our Caravan, trying to take out Snilah, but I guess he will fire back. Not being able to make it, he takes out Snilah. Still 2 versus 1. Maybe Kievn might. Oh! No, I take that back. Fart Commander intercepted that pretty well. And with this, they're 1 point away to winning this match. So far, it's pretty one-sided, but at least NSF is not getting steamrolled.
Yeah, I'm surprised Idol hasn't really done much so far, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't recall them having any training that often. I heard them having, I think, once or twice. I'm not sure though. We will have to figure that out after the match, I guess. The teams remaining with a different layout on NSF. Now Nron being support instead. Generally going with the same setup.
I mean, just looking at the scores, it shouldn't be this one-sided, but I guess Snilah kind of... He keeps getting behind them and taking them out from the sides.
Yeah, it's quite odd.
I'm not sure why Idol would go with the M41 here. What's your opinion on that gun?
Well, maybe he thought, because of the range being decent, but when fired like repetitively, it's not too good. He might be in a position, but apparently he doesn't use a position that requires range, so no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I made a point out of using that gun last weekend, I think. And I did pretty well. But
yeah,
it's
but that's you.
It's
we
hard.
don't know. We don't know how you do that.
But it's obviously not the best gun to use in this position.
Yeah, that's true though. Well, we'll see how this goes. It's basically nobody moving, and
Well, NSF, they need to play defensively here, because if Jinrai wins, then they win the match, so...
Well, but they can't afford a tie as well, because there already was one tie, and another tie will result in Jinrai winning anyway. They won't have... Well, maybe they have to sketch up. Let me think.
Was there
one
a tie?
tie happened.
Was
Yeah,
that
one tie happened when
in the
1 versus 1 happened there
okay,
against
yeah.
and that means 12 rounds are there in total, then it would be 11. Nope, the tie can't be happening, otherwise NSF is losing this one. They're now moving up. They know they don't have much time. How this ends, we will find out. It'll pass it Nevermore, I think, here. 3 seconds. And there's the tie.
Yeah.
This is pretty unfortunate for NSF.
Well,
And Jinrai
see
still
what else
taking
with-
a post point.
With the one tie... I think there might be one more round.
Don't nope. Jinrai
Okay,
winning with
6-2,
6-2, not
Okay.
full steamroll, but pretty devastating win. Good game.
There we go, yeah, GG.
Good game, everyone.
Good game, guys. GG.
Oh, feel free to join our caster's channel for some post-match interview here.
No
Is there enough? Should be slots in it, unless Gecko Cat fucked it up.
Oh right, yeah. Oh man.
So we're gonna have people coming in to the caster's channel for some like really good interview here.
Sure.
Hey.
Hello, Snilah.
Hello, Snilah.
Congratulations on winning the match.
Congrats.
Thanks. I'm sorry, my voice. Oh god. I might have sicked up in my mouth a little bit.
Ugh.
And it's burning my throat.
Oh no, that's not good.
Ah, it's gross.
Waiting for Idle, probably having a debriefing with his team here.
Maybe he was kind of running short on time.
Yeah, maybe he can talk to us for at least a minute, maybe share his thoughts before leaving. Who
Yeah,
knows?
hopefully.
So, how did you feel during the match?
We want a rematch outside of the tournament. We want a rematch.
I'm down for
Alright.
that, son.
Well,
Yeah, we
fucking
weren't
fingers
nearly
hurt
prepared
like
for
hell
that
when
today.
Kievn hasn't been away for more than a week.
So, hey Idle, I'm very sorry for your loss here, but
No one gave
it
it a
was an
shit.
interesting match regardless.
I
You
like
were-
Up for me like crazy.
the first 3 matches. The first 3, 4 matches were really hot, and then everything just fucking crumbled. And it's because we weren't Jinrai. That's why the knife round really fucked us.
I see.
Yeah, it's the camera.
My
So
bad.
it really is the skins that makes the game here, huh?
Let's be honest, the
God
knife
damn
round is just a fucking fight for Jinrai.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
I guess. There were matches where
I'm
NSF
shutting down the entire
won.
website.
Oh no.
No, let's not go this far. This would
Can you
be-
start by
no.
telling us how you prepared for this match?
There was no
Yeah.
preparation. That was the
Oh.
issue.
We didn't
So
get
we-
to.
But
So I
we're,
was
Even
we're,
right
we're under
about
some
them
constraints here.
having like not much training after all, or
We
not
weren't able
no
to.
training at all.
Yeah, my team was someone left.
That'd be Kievn.
My team played NeoTokyo Friday, pub Tokyo for a little bit before playing, so I think we were pretty prepared. I was doing really well in just pub play, and I think it carried over because I'm the, you know it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
now
Like
it's-
I had literally just gotten home from taking an exam at school,
Oh
Oh,
damn!
so like,
Yeah,
harsh.
like
I was not
he
prepared
didn't
at all.
want to. I mean, I had to
Oh.
kind of bait him into it. But
mean-
I'd rather play than just not have it, done at all.
Yeah. Then again, I would almost be happy if we all happen to be online again on Sunday, or it works out Sunday. I'd be
I
happy
just-
to do
I
an
don't see that
official
happening.
rematch. But
Will you?
Well, if
yeah, if you're all there on Sunday,
that
but I
sounds
don't
pretty
know.
interesting. I'm pretty sure we would be able to stream that just to see how this friendly rematch
we'll
would
see
go.
how it goes. But
Yeah, it would be pretty interesting to see because
Uh,
that would be
whether-
the only friendly rematch we ever saw in this tournament. Then.
Whether official or unofficial, I want to do it. Let's see for Sunday.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, I've
See
been
if we're
looking
on.
forward to this match, and this is not the way I hoped it would go.
Yeah.
yeah, I
It
get
is.
that.
I mean, it's partially my fault, but we had to get it done.
Well,
And it was like, it was kind of horrible when Nron got that lag spike and he asked for a pause, and then
I know. I was
paused for
wondering,
a
like, why the
moment.
hell not?
It paused for a moment. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. But then I remembered in the rules it does say you have to wait on round end for,
yeah,
a
that was my mess up.
and then I ended up
because-
killing him. And I felt
because
Yeah,
I
it
was
was killing
like-
me because the moment after that I asked for that, my game alt tabbed.
Oh.
So it took me about a minute and a half to tab back in.
Well, basically, I was giving the pause, but then I remembered, wait, what am I doing? I'm not allowed to do this. And then I unpaused it again, and I told Rain I'm sorry because I knew it's against the rules.
Man, it was like putting down a sick puppy, a sick bearded puppy that is Enron.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't late, you would have been fucking dead.
But yeah, at least, Idle, at least you're going out with this, getting this far, and you're not too mad about it, which is good, because it's not good to be all worked up about a loss like that. It's a
I can
friendly
totally,
tournament after all.
I can
I
totally
feel-
see
I
why
feel-
you'd be disappointed.
Disappointed,
I am disappointed.
yes,
I
but
feel
worked
worse
up.
for my teammates. I mean, fuck, dude.
But
I'm all pushing Kievn. Yeah, let's go, let's do it.
yeah,
Because he's like, I gotta be gone in
There's-
an
I have
hour. I'm
no
like, well, damn it,
excuse.
I was hoping I could at least get in the pub and get warmed up a bit.
Yeah, that really helped for my team. I think just being on the pub.
Yeah.
But
So-
disappointment is not equaling being worked up. Disappointment is part of a tournament, and afterwards you just look back at it and you're like, good times, and that's what counts.
I
fuck
finally,
kind of world do
Snilah,
you
I
live in?
finally take your word on the what you were telling me about the ZRS. That thing is some
It's a-
wicked DPS against.
It's a fucking beast, man. It's
It's not so
Yes.
great against recon, but against supports and assaults, like you cut me down instantly. It was
That was
ridiculous.
pretty interesting. Like every round, you were given the silenced CR.
Yeah.
Like
it
they told them they were
was-
gonna
it
do.
Yeah,
was
my
pretty interesting.
teammates also after Fart Commander gave me as they are silenced. After a short while, Nevermore started giving Fart Commander his MX, so we had
Yeah,
like a
it was
complete
like a
weapon switch
triangle.
around.
We were
So,
pretty
did you
I thought
plan
it's
that?
about that.
definitely
We
a
Did you plan
well,
that in advance? Like is that
No,
the tactic you use all the time?
In the last match, I took Fart's ZR Silence and it worked out pretty great. It's my favourite weapon. It does everything the Jeet Scope does, just 100 times better. But as far as Fart Commander getting Nevermore's MX, he just gave it to him. Like I was like, all right, cool, let's run with this. It works.
Well,
So with
you
regards
were
to
doing the same. Oh, sorry, Agile, you continue.
okay, with regards to tactics like, on this map, like I saw Snilah, your team, you were using like a mixed support, assault, recon.
Yeah, what we were really worried about was Nron going support, and when Kievn went support, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I didn't expect that at all.
Duff
But,
is not a fucking map for supports as much as I love to play it.
Yeah,
There's
but the
only a few
support-
Yeah, I mean,
locations I can use it correctly.
You guys were only using 2 assaults and a recon.
But going
Yeah,
back to
'Cause against Snilah's team, which was super aggressive, I didn't want to pull out
I
a
went
fucking
support
support,
'cause
even
I
if it could
figured-
have held down a location.
I went
Yeah,
support because I figured with the weapon that I had and my health pool, I figured I could at least take down Snilah.
yeah.
But then you cut me down with that the ZRS. Thing is wicked.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But going back to like weapon trading here, did that on the last match as well against Forces was
Yeah, like I
taking
completely.
the weapons, just trying to bring a lot of kills in fast with lots of firepower.
It's not going to be a subtle tactic. I can say straight up that in the next match we'll be probably doing the same thing.
You will
But
probably
it
do the
works.
same thing. Well, we're gonna see how it works because as soon as you're taken down, you leave your teammates with like weapons you gave to them, which might not be as compensating.
The thing
So-
is, yeah,
Speaking of that, it might be a bit difficult.
it is kind of, but I'm the ace.
Hey, you know, like all I hear right now is a bunch of words from a bunch of people, but really I just want to go outside and take a hammer to the ground and say, "Fuck you, Earth! Fuck you for fucking
man.
giving me this goddamn experience! God damn you! I'm so depressed."
Oh.
You know what? Now I'm just a spectator. I have to go up and I gotta select which one I'm rooting for now. It's gonna be you or versus Afro. You know?
Afro. I'm voting Afro. Fuck
You're
Snilah.
voting Afro.
I was
Fuck Snilah. He pushed this. My fingers injured. He fuck pushed this. Fuck
Oh.
him.
from what I've
There's still a match
seen-
before we see that.
Yeah, well, from
Yeah.
what I've heard, there's Afro versus whoever wins the match against Archibald.
Yeah, so it's
something I
gonna
was
be
told, yeah.
Snilah versus
I
Archibald.
thought Archibald was out.
Well,
No.
yeah, Rangers
All right, that
wrote
was a
like
winner's bracket.
that Afro is gonna be playing against whoever wins against Archibald or Archibald if he's the one winning.
It'll be
We'll see.
another Datasteal match for us, I think, as well, with Archibald and
Well-
Four Georgeman on their team.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Uh,
if Archibald wins, I have to vote for Snilah. Because fuck Archibald, right?
oh man, shots fired.
Grievances here.
No, this is. I'm glad we finally did this. We just gotta get it over
Yeah.
with.
So Idol and Nron, how would you compare this match to the previous matches in this tournament?
This is
so far?
fucking terrible. I'm hammering down on Snilah's face, and he's got 100 HP. I'm like, what the? Come on. The previous one, oh man, we enjoyed that. But it was kind of the
Enjoyed
direct
that.
opposite.
It
I
was like
enjoyed killing third.
I was infinitely disappointed with that last match.
No,
So-
but that's the thing though. Like they tried something to try to piss us off, like over camp, you know. And
Yeah,
we're
for
like,
sure,
no,
yeah.
go play your Dota. You don't belong here anymore. And that
Aw.
was better. That was a better feeling than winning.
I suppose
Yeah,
from that
like-
approach.
That match was great to watch because it was just like you
No one
just
wanted to
stomping the
win.
ground. Yeah, but Yeah, I kind of feel now after what you've said that match might have been a little one-sided.
Yeah.
Fight in this match as we did.
I guess maybe transitioning from playing against a team which was like super passive to our team, which I just tell my team to do what they want and just push.
I can't wait to see the video because you guys were doing like some crazy rushing.
But yeah, good game. I guess I would be down for a rematch on Sunday.
GG. Official or unofficial, we're in.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
call it
going to
when
be
we get there.
official. This is up to Rain, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll ask Rain. We'll see how it goes.
I'm pretty sure
abrasive
he'll
I
agree.
don't want after the
So.
win, but I might do. I don't know.
Well,
I just want to ask Nron, what finger is messed up? And how did you do
That
it?
would
I
be
want
my
you to
left
tell the
index
people in
finger.
the stream.
Oh, it gets worse. Oh, no.
It would be the left index finger, the one I used for strafing.
I'm
along with
gauging
a
for
few other
sympathy
movements.
points.
Fuck you.
I thought you were going
man.
to say the 11th finger or something.
I should also mention that I am a cripple,
oh,
and my mother abandoned me at birth.
whoa!
He's on the Last Wish Foundation, and
This is getting
his
worse
final
any
wish
second.
before he passes is to win the NT
Ah,
No, that was.
I am part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. My wish was to win the NT tournament, but Snilah crushed that.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I think we did kill NT Friday as predicted by someone.
yeah,
You did.
it is dead. This server
Had to
had
be
one
dead.
person.
We
We
It's
can-
called
It's all
Archibald.
Snila's fault.
We can get it
Sure.
done again. We can get it
Well,
done. It's cool.
We gotta
it's
see
fine.
about that. But I don't.
Well,
After this, I don't feel like playing because I want to carry the mood of something big was happening and not
Oh,
carrying
screw
on
that.
like it
Play
was.
NeoTokyo.
Night is
I don't
play
know.
young.
Old taco,
It feels.
as Snow would say. Free Snow. Hashtag free Snow.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Anyway, wouldn't it feel like it was nothing to just go back and play normally, like nothing ever happened? I don't know. Every
No,
time
I-
a match happened, and we went back to play, it just felt like nothing happened.
I wouldn't mind playing some NeoTokyo. I've got shit all else to do on a Friday.
I guess, but I don't know. It just feels weird to go back to normal business right after.
I'm on a roll, man. You can't stop me.
No, I'm
Hashtag I'm the
making-
ace.
I'm the ace.
no, you're not.
Which, by the
Not
way,
now
there's going to be a
anymore.
video coming out. I can't do it now, but tonight it'll probably be up
Oh,
on
it's not gonna be a
Jinrai Sluts.
vlog,
The
is it?
website
Yeah,
is
the
not
video
going
will
down.
prove that
It
you're
will be
not
up.
an ace. You just went
And,
berserk.
Well,
Idle, you're not allowed to
ITK
delete
him.
all your videos online and then disappear.
Jinrai
Why
Sluts
aren't
will
you
Alright,
never
handing it
die.
to
everything.
Force? I thought you were handing
All
over to
videos
Force.
involving Snilah on Jinrai Sluts will be edited to remove him from their contents.
Oh no!
fuck that shit. I'm gonna pull the greatest magic trick in the world and make us win the tournament on my videos. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, he's gonna trick everyone into like,
I'm gonna
thinking
convince
that they
Rain
won.
that we're the.
Just like put loads of celebratory videos and like, holy shit.
Just intercut footage from regular pub matches.
Anyways, GG. I hope.
Yep.
I hope we can do it again. Kievn, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fine.
what I'm saying,
Most for
Kievn.
pushing
What's
you to
done
do
is
it.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It's over. That's all I care about. I
Fuck
don't
you,
have to worry
Snilah.
about this
Good
anymore.
luck.
Love you too, babe.
Well, I guess I'll stop the stream here.
I would say if we're gonna.
Thank you
Alright.
everybody for watching, and we'll go see you in the next match. Archibald versus Snuff in this case.
Yeah, so
And let's hope that will be just as interesting as this match.
see you next time.
See you people.